really has much left that's really good against Miracle.
Yeah. I mean, the secret deck could be a miracle again. Literally, it could be anything. And looks
Yeah.
like he's going to be rolling the Druid card here. So he's feeling good about the Druid against the Miracle Rogue.
Yeah, I mean, uh, we did see a Druid kind of just roll over a Miracle yesterday, I believe, with kind of the best possible start.
Yep.
But
Admirable starts off with an Innervate too. That's going to
yeah,
be
that's
really, really great.
yeah.
Forgoes all his four mana cards there with the two keepers and the defender. Looks like Tides is trying to decide
Hmm.
which cards to keep here.
Well,
What?
Admirable looks like he's still deciding as well. I think
Yeah.
Tides is already
Oh,
yeah,
Tides
Tides is
already
already
drew there.
mulliganed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Tides already mulligan there.
I'm
And
kind of
this,
surprised that Admirable actually went to the Druid. I can't imagine that the double Kodo kind of thing is really that good against Druid or
yeah,
against
we kind of
Miracle.
yeah we saw him trying to do that earlier and didn't end up working that well. He was able to taunt the Kodo a few times to put up a big body and force the Miracle Rogue to have to deal with it a little bit, but okay. Well, Admirable does draw on Force of Nature. He draws a lot of cards that really don't have much of a role in this matchup. Big Game Hunter, unless he has a crazy Edwin, it's not going to be much of as much value as it typically is. And then, like you said, the Kodo. Kodo's not going to have much targets either.
Definitely true. He's got a lot of, kind of really high value minions that don't have that much value. So,
All right, looks like a Shiv or a poison into the Shiv here. Going to remove the Harvest Golem completely. See what he gets here on the card draw. Backstab, okay, that'll work. Especially with the Azure Drake, he can possibly get that backstab up to 3, removing... I don't think there's any 3 damage or 3 health minions in this Druid deck, but it can at least help him.
He could remove a Golem.
Yeah,
the first Golem. So.
Okay, sure. Another Golem here. Alright, so he throws down the Kodo. It's a nice 3-5 body on the board, and Tides looks like he's going to respond with a Earthen Ring Farce here, get some help, and remove that Kodo. Moving pretty quickly here.
The 5 toughness didn't really help him out that much.
No, it didn't. It did absorb some, you know.
So yeah, it absorbs removal, but
yeah,
all minions will absorb removal. So we'll probably just see a swipe, and then next turn probably Argent Commander. I don't know if I really like just big game hunting here, giving Tides kind of options on how to remove something, but we shall see how this works out.
So they're playing pretty quick here. He's going to go ahead and trade the Earthen Ring Farce here with that Big Game Hunter, and we'll see if Admirable actually breaks out the swipe. I think he's going to go with the Argent Commander. Yeah. Really good removal. This is exactly what the Argent Commander is made
Definitely
for.
like the Argent Commander played it a lot better.
So
Tides has kind of got an awkward hand.
He does. He's got double gadgets in here and double prep. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And we'll probably see him just, Drake and then pass, I think. He might actually prep and kill that.
I think I would think about prepping and killing that, but he's going to actually forgo that and really give up his Azure Drake here to the Argent Commander. So that Argent Commander removed 2 Drakes. Actually, he's going to actually swipe that, keep the Argent Commander on the board. And
I think that's the better play. You definitely need pressure against Miracle, and keeping a minion on whenever you can is...
Absolutely.
Definitely, especially because the damage is basically...
backstab. Well, this is going to be really great for Tides. He's going to go ahead and backstab the 4-2, and he's got a prep too, so he can go ahead and eviscerate also here. Get 3 cards.
He's definitely going to just Shiv here for the 2 draws.
Yeah.
Especially because the eviscerate, he really wants to save for the Drake probably, and then throw down.
Oh, he has a Shadow Step too.
I guess he's thinking about drawing again, but I don't think there's a really great need to prep again here. You can always go gadgets and prep eviscerate next turn. So
yeah, pretty good turn for him there. At least diversified his hand a little bit. He does have 2 Blade Flurries, which he doesn't have anything to really set up there yet. Black Knight in Admirable's hand, yet again, another card that's good in probably a different matchup, just not this one.
He might actually just go with Force of Nature, clear the board here.
Sure, yeah.
Just to get that Gadgetzin off the board, but I mean, we do see another Gadgetzin in Tides' hand, which is kind of unfortunate for Admirable.
Oh, he goes ahead and removes the Loot Hoarder, gives Tides a draw here, and he does draw poison, so he can at least use the Blade Flare for some good damage here. Gadgetzan's going to be put on the board, poison into a sap draw. That's going to be good for him if he can get some minions on the board. As you know, just alongside the Gadgetzan there. Does draw a Van Cleave, does draw a SI agent too. So if he can get those guys on the board next turn and sap a lot of Admirable's big units, because he's kind of in that mode that you were describing before, where it's just like one minion at a time every turn. It could be pretty tough for him.
Yeah, it's also kind of hard because he has two different ways to draw cards. If he plays the Drake, the only thing he really wants to draw into is like either an Innervate, I guess, or the other Harvest Golem. But if he draws two cards with the Ancient, he doesn't really have anything to play after that. So kind of a gamble to just play the Drake there.
Okay,
And,
so it looks like he's going to go ahead and
slowly taking over.
Yep, it slowly is, and Admirable's going to need some kind of spell or some kind of way of actually getting back in this, because at this point the Druid wants to be in this position that basically Tides is, where he's got the board control and that sort of bit. So maybe a swipe draw, and now he's got a 10-10 Edwin Van Cleef on the board.
Wow.
Oh, that is brutal. I don't even know what Admirable's
I have my big game hunter back.
Exactly. Okay, so he does get his Sun Fury Protector. Maybe that can protect him from that 10-10, but I don't know, man.
It's like an Innervate and a Silence effect.
Okay, looks like the 10-10 is going to be going to the face here. Oh, he's going to sap the taunt, and this is over. This is, I think this might be over right now, in fact.
Yeah, this is lethal
like he does
here.
have lethal.
He's got 26 damage or something like that. Yeah.
And just like that,
much of a board.
just like that, Tides up 2-0 against Admirable in this best of 7. This Miracle Rogue is just running over people, or just running